Okay, so let's have a quick recap what we have discussed in the last session. In the last session, we have give the introduction about Terraform, about me, and we have cleared your doubts related to Terraform. In today's session, we are going to learn about how to download and install Terraform in our local machine. But before starting out this particular topic, any question anyone have, please raise your hand. Anyone have any question? Okay. Look like no one has any questions. So let's have a start with our today's topic where we are going to learn about how to download and Terraform in our local machine. To download the Terraform, here I've given that particular link. We need to click on that particular link. Now here it get open. Now based on your operating system, whichever you are using, Windows, Mac, Linux, or any operating system, you need to click here. So if you're using Mac operating system, here they have given two commands. With the help of these two commands, you can install Terraform in the Mac operating system. If you are using Windows, here they have given the file which we need to directly click and install. How to do it in Windows, I'm going to show you that. If you are using Linux-based operating system, Ubuntu or Debian, here are the command. CentOS or RHEL, here are the command. Fedora, here is it Amazon Linux, here Homebrew, here are the command. So commands for every different Linux-based operating system, Terraform has already given the commands. You just need to copy and paste those commands in your terminal. Terraform is going to install in your machine. Which one I am using? I am using Windows-based operating system. So as per your system requirement, just click on download. Once we click on download, system is going to download a zip folder in our machine. Done? Extract that folder. Now here we got one Terraform file. Now, do we need to install this Terraform file in our machine? No, we don't need to install the Terraform file in our machine. What we have to do it is we have to store this Terraform file somewhere in this machine. Now, where I want to store, it can be any C drive, D drive, E drive, wherever you want, you can keep this file. I already have a folder in my machine with the name called Terraform. In this folder, I'm going to keep this file. I already have that file. I'm just replacing it. So if you already installed in your machine, and if you want to update your Terraform to latest version, just replace your file. If you already have it. So I have put that particular file in our C drive Terraform folder. I have kept that. You can keep this file anywhere in your machine, wherever you want. It's up to your wish. Now, once we put this file, we need to note down the path where we are keeping this file. I have noted down the path: C drive, Terraform, directory we have. Done? Yes. So we are able to do that. Now, what is the next step? Next step is we have to create environment variable in our machine. So search environment variable. Click on environment variable. You can create environment variable in user variable also or system variable also. If you create in user variable, this particular file will only work for this specific user. If you create in system variable, if you have multiple users in your laptop, it will work for both the users. Like in my laptop, I have two users. So if I'm going to create in system variable, this Terraform file will work for both the users. If I go with user one, it will work only for that specific user. I'm going to create in system variable. In system variable, we have one variable with the name called path. It's by default we have. Double click on it. I already have that path. I'm going to delete this one. Now, once we double click on path, click on new, and then give the path here. Okay, okay, done. So first step is completed to store our Terraform file in our local machine. Next step is we have to download the Terraform, AWS Terraform plugins. Sorry, not AWS, Azure Terraform plugins in my laptop. I want to download the Terraform plugins. How to download the Terraform plugins? That's the next step we are going to learn. But before moving forward, anyone wants to ask any question, the steps which I have shown you, please let me know. Okay, no questions. Now, let me create one folder in my laptop, and I'm creating a folder with the name Terraform 364. That. Now, in this folder, I want to provide the provider details. Now, one more important point. Terraform, in this training, till that time I'm not informing you. Till that time I'm not going to inform you. It means file name can be any name. I'm going with a very simple logic in this training. If I am not informing you, it means the file, whichever I'm using it, file name can be any name, whichever I'm going to use the file. I'm talking about those files. Till the time I'm not informing you. When I'm informing you, it means that time for that particular file, file name is mandatory. You can't use any other file name. But Terraform, all the Terraform file needs to extension with the file name with extension called .tf. All the Terraform files are going to be extension with .tf. There are some more extension walls. We have one more extension called tf-var. We have it. This one also we are going to see in upcoming sessions. But right now, the files which we are going to use it, the files whichever I'm going to use, all the file will have extension .tf. Where we are going to see this tf-var, we'll discuss in upcoming session. We have one or two more extensions. We have it in this Terraform. We'll see in today's session, those one also. But those file system is automatically going to generate the other file. The files which we are going to generate, these two extensions we are going to use, .tf and tf-var. And till the time I'm not informing you, it means file name can be any name. You can give your name also there. It means if you can give your name, it can be any name. Because Terraform don't know your how many names we have all over the world. So they can't restrict for all the names. So it can be any name. Once I'm informing you, that time file name is mandatory. That time you can't give any other name other than that name which I'm going to inform you. So just please remember this simple logic in this training. Yes, extension will be .tf. Now here what I want to do it is I want to provide the Terraform provider details. So where we have, here we have. Now here I'm in the Azure documentation. Here I have the provider details. Here we have to copy these details. The version is 4.0 for Azure provider. Every provider have a different version. Azure is using 4.0. If I talk about AWS, here we have. AWS is using 5.0. So every provider is having different. And every provider have a different provider file. This is this is Azure one. Now this I need to remove. This thing we need to remove. This line. Done. Now in this provider file, I need to add some more details. What details I need to enter? I need to enter my subscription ID, my tenant ID, my client secret ID. How can I get those? Those we have to generate. To link my Azure account, I need to generate those IDs. So for that one, I have to log into my Azure account, which I have already done here. Now what we have to do here it is, we have to go to our Enter ID service. Here it is Enter ID. Click on Manage. Under Manage, you will see something called App Registration. Here I'm getting. Click on New Registration. Give the name Terraform with single tenant register. Note down the client ID and tenant ID. Here I'm getting the client ID, which I'm noting down. I'll note down this is client ID. Then tenant ID. Done. I have noted down our client ID and tenant ID. Now, can I give these details and it will work? No. Still, we have to do some more things. So what we have to do, go to certificates and secret. There are two ways to connect our Azure account. Right now, I'm showing you one way. In our upcoming session, I'm going to show you other way, which actually we are using in our organization. This is one more option we have it. This is the actual, we are not using it, but this is one more way I'm showing you right now. The actual way we will see in upcoming sessions. New client secret. Give the description. Again, I'm giving Terraform client. When you want this particular client to get expire, by default, it is 180 days. So let's just go with 180 days. Done. And here I got the value and secret ID. Let me note down the value also. Done. Now, subscription ID. Where is my subscription? Let me go to my subscription. Here is my subscription. I have created this account today evening, the new account. That's why I have 16,700 credit. Oops, sorry. Mistake, I've closed it. Click on free trial. This is my free trial subscription I have. Click on my subscription ID. Here I'm noting. Now I have noted down few details. This is my subscription ID. Done. I'm able to note down few details. Now we have to add that particular in the provider file. We have to add some details. Now, actually, my provider file is already ready, but I'm going to just note down few details from this. I'm just going to note down these details because in my PPT, the file, this is my Terraform file. In this one, 3. Version or 3.0 version is there. Latest is 4.0. So just I'm keeping these details only, these 4 details, which I needed. Yeah. Now enter the subscription ID. I have already noted down my subscription ID, which I'm going to enter here. Yeah. Next is tenant ID. Where is my tenant ID? Here is my tenant ID. Client ID. Secret ID. Done. So whatever the details we need, we have provided those details. Is it correct? Let me verify. Note down the value. No, it's not the, this is the value. So we need to note down the value, not the secret. Okay, let me put here value, not the secret one. Value we have. Now save this file. Extension needs to be .terraform, and I have already informed you file name can be any name. So I'm giving a valuable file name provider.tf. Why I'm giving this name provider.tf? Because in this file I'm providing the provider details, but you can give any file. So can I start working on my downloading the plugins? No. Still one more step to do. Come to your subscription, go to access control IAM, click on add role assignment. At our subscription level, we have to give one role here because this particular subscription is to link to our Terraform role which we have created, and here I'm selecting it. Contributor to which member? Our own member. This is for this particular practice. If you want to create one Active Directory user, you can go with that also. It's up to you. Taking some time. Done. Yes. Oops, sorry here. Sure. Sorry. Here we have done one mistake here. Not to our user, we have to do that. Oh, that's what I was thinking here. We have done one mistake here. Contributor. Search Terraform, not our user. Our application. Oh, that's what I was thinking. In my free trial account, I'm not able to provide that permission. Fail to add Terraform as contributor for free trial. Let me give another permission. Let me give owner permission. All permission. Review assign. They are not allowing me to give this permission in free trial, in my free trial. If you have other than free trial, then you don't have it. They start restricting now. Earlier it was not there. Okay, let's see. We can give other permission for now. Okay, right now let me just give virtual machine permission. Virtual machine contributor. If you have other than free trial, then you will not get this error message which I'm getting right now. See, now I'm not getting it. So they have restricted for higher level permission in free trial. They have restricted. So I've just given virtual machine contributor. We can see that, and let me try to give one more permission because let me sure. There is no permission related to the source group we have here. Okay, so we have given that virtual machine contributor. I think we can create a resource group also with the help of that. Let's see. Now open command. To run the Terraform commands, you can use command prompt also, you can use PowerShell also, or you can install Visual Studio Code. If you want to install that, you can install that also. It's up to you where you want to use this Terraform command. I'm going to use command prompt. Done. Now I'm enabling the chat box. Anyone can tell me which command we have to use to install the plugins. We have discussed in previous session 4 command. After those 4 command, the first command which we have discussed that command we have to use to install the plugins. And anyone in the chat box, please please send me the full command. Don't use the shortcuts. Full command. Because if I'm using a shortcut, it will not work here. In command prompt, I have to write the full command. Correct. Terraform int. Now you can see here they're downloading the Azure plugin. How they know that they have to download the Azure plugins? Because of these provider details. If I'm going to provide AWS provider details, they are going to download AWS plugin. If I'm providing Google provider details, they are going to download Google plugin. Because of this provider details, they are able to identify that we need Azure plugins. And they have downloaded the Azure plugins. And you can see here, I got the Terraform folder, Azure RM, the version, Windows, and that particular Terraform-provider-Azure RM application file they have downloaded. Like I've shown in previous session, that particular file is for AWS and this file is for Azure. So this is how we can download the plugins. And is this downloading the plugins process is a every time process? Every day we have to do that? No, we don't need to do this every day. That's just a one-time process. Till that time, I'm going to use this Terraform 360 folder. I can use these same providers. Means I don't need to do it again. Yes, if I'm trying to use another folder, or if I delete this and recreate the folder, then again I have to run the Terraform init command by providing the provider details. Otherwise, I don't need to do it. Yeah, if you are upgrading it, like right now, we have a 4 version. But in future, if we got a later 5 version, then you are changing this details in your provider file, then you have to run Terraform init command again to download the latest version. But Terraform init command, we are not usually using it regularly. Now, any question anyone have? Please let me know. Yes, Rajan, you can unmute.
Yeah. For the Terraform init command, we have to use it only once, correct? Like for the
Yes,
downloading the plugins.
correct. That's what I have informed
If
that
there
we
is
have to use.
if there is any changes in the file, like a TF file, how will it will understand?
Which
Like
file
if
you're
they
talking about?
if
Which
you're
Terraform
creating a
file?
file, right? A Terraform file, TF file, .tf file.
The one which I have created right now, you're talking about this file?
Yes, provided a TF file, right?
Yes, that's what I said
Terraform
that.
file.
Pradhan, that's
Uh,
what I've said earlier. If the version is
oh.
getting changed, then if you want to download the latest version, then again you have to run Terraform init command. If you're using the
No,
same
no.
version, you,
Yeah, okay, understood that version. If I'm adding extra like the resources in that file, I'm adding some other modules, everything. Then
in this file, you are not
how
doing anything.
yeah.
In this file, you are not putting the virtual machine code. You are not adding a resource group code in this file. To create
No,
resources,
uh, I'm updating this file. I'm creating extra resources or updating some other thing in this file. Then how Terraform will understand?
can you
I'm
please explain
modifying
me what you are trying to create? Give me the name.
already. Yeah, already I've created one virtual machine. Okay,
Okay.
I've already created one virtual machine by this
Mm.
Terraform code. Later on, I'm adding the tag. Later on, I'm adding the subnet.
So,
Something I'm adding
Vardhan,
extra.
you don't need to use Terraform init command to create resources or update your resource. Terraform init command is not used to create your resources. If you remember, we have discussed 4 commands in previous session.
Yeah, correct.
Which
Plan, apply,
command?
and
Plan. What is the use of plan? What is the use of apply?
plan is for like a preview, and apply is for creating the resources.
So here is your answer. You have given your answer by yourself. If you're adding more resources, you have to use Terraform apply command, not Terraform init.
Okay, okay, understood.
So you have to wait it for a few things. You are going to learn those things in upcoming sessions. Practically, you will learn it. Okay? Anyone have any more question? Yes, Venkata.
Yeah.
How are
Good
you?
evening. After a long time.
After a long time. Yes, I've seen you yesterday. You joined the session.
Yeah, we are not missing each other. Don't worry. We are here.
It's been nice. I think 4 or 5 months after that we are talking now.
Yeah, almost 6 months or more than that.
Yeah, I remember it when I know it's more than that, I think so, because when I came in
Yeah,
US
almost in
last year,
9 months, 9 months, I believe.
yeah, when I came last year in US, then after that I have joined the session. That time you have joined one of
Yeah,
my session. I remember. Yeah,
that's correct. When you came initially, right? So I
yeah,
joined
in
one session.
initial days.
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be year 7th of October. It's going to be 1 year. I'm in
Yeah,
US from
almost.
1 year.
Yeah, that's correct.
So
Yeah,
how's your work
congratulations.
going?
I hope you completed 1 year,
Yeah,
huh?
finally 1 year
Yeah, that's
completed.
great. Yeah.
Yes, Venkata.
Yeah, this is the right time again to need to fresh up some of the skills, right?
Correct.
So that's why. See, just
Yeah.
I have one quick question, right? In that
Hmm.
provider.tf file,
Hmm.
so that value, right? Instead of that keyword, why we are using that client underscore secret instead of the value? So, but
That's
how we can
what
easily recognize,
Terraform
right?
is asking. No, that's what I said. There are two ways to connect our account by using Terraform. This is one way. And I have already informed this is not a perfect way. There are the perfect way is which actually we are using in upcoming
Oh,
session. We are going to learn in our upcoming
in
session
upcoming
when we
sections.
reach to this
Okay.
PPT. PPT
Mm-hmm.
number 9. At the time,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to teach you that particular proper way.
Okay, got you, Ankit.
Because
Yeah,
yeah, you're
thank you.
right. If I'm going to provide like this, if you guys have, you guys can use my account. Anyone
Uh-huh.
can use my account. So this is not a correct way to provide like these
No,
details.
no, where it confused, right? That the client underscore secret, right? But we are using the value, right?
So
That's
that's
why.
what I'm
Yeah.
also getting confused every time in this one also.
Okay.
So we have to
Okay.
provide the value here,
Uh-huh.
secret.
Got you.
We have to
Okay.
provide. So it's happened sometime. But
Okay. So,
this is not a correct way to provide like this. We are not going to
okay.
do it. This is just in today's session I'm using it. In
Mhm.
upcoming session, I'm not going to provide like this.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah. One more question, quick
Yes,
question
Venkata.
for you. When you are going to start Microsoft Azure again?
And after 3rd of November.
Oh,
Because
3rd of
time zone is
November.
going to change on 3rd
Yeah,
of
that's
November.
what I am also expecting.
So that's why I'm not starting the batch right now. That's why I'm
Yeah.
starting the Terraform batches. So
Mhm.
these are 20 days batch, so it can complete before 3rd of November.
Sure, sure.
So
Okay.
after
No
3rd of
problem.
November,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
I'm planning to start in the same timing Azure Terraform also. Sorry,
Mhm.
Azure Admin and Azure DevOps. I'm planning to start at the same time.
Okay. So our
Okay.
time zone, like whatever we are following now, right? Okay.
Yeah, same time means it will be
Okay.
like means what is it?
See, I
7
attended
to
your session right year back, right? So, but
yeah.
I don't have the time to refresh. That's why this is the time to refresh again.
Correct. So
Yeah.
I'm going to start from after 3rd of November. I mean, before I plan it, but it is going to be might be 5th or 6th November. I'll start few batches.
Okay, that's great.
Okay.
Thanks, Sun.
Thank you.
Ankit. Uh-huh.
Yes, Guru, you can unmute.
Yeah, Ankit, if we have the multiple subscription IDs, we need to add all the subscription in the same file or we need to
No,
create
we can
some.
use only one subscription ID at a time. We can't use multiple subscription IDs. Only one
Oh,
we can use it.
okay.
Because
So,
whenever we are creating by using console also, you can create a resource by using one subscription ID, not by using multiple.
okay. In other subscription, if you want to work mean, again we
You
need
have to
to install.
change the subscription ID.
Okay.
Because
Change the
like
subscription and we need to install, right? Again, providers
no, no need to
are
provide
required.
details are already there. Because like when you're trying to create by using console also, can you select multiple subscription IDs here?
No, only
Not
one we
possible.
can.
Same way in this also it is not possible. We can select only
Okay.
one single subscription ID here.
Okay. So
Okay?
the providers need not required to install once again
No,
for other.
because provided details are already there. This is just
Okay.
our details we are changing it.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
Okay?
Thank you.
Yes, Alam, you can unmute.
Actually, in organization, we work on multiple subscription ID, right? We use the multiple subscription ID, right? So how can I use in the current organization? Suppose we need to install any resources on other subscription ID. So we need to again add the subscription ID over there.
No, Alam, you can create multiple folders in your local laptop. For one subscription, you create one folder. For one subscription, you can create one folder. And when you want to create a resource, open that folder, and in that folder, you can execute the code. Because those provider details is going to download in that folder. So like I have Terraform 364, I can Terraform 365. In that one, I can give the new provider details. The subscription ID can be different.
Mhm.
Like this, we can do that. If you have multiple subscriptions, if you want to work on multiple subscriptions.
But being a DevOps engineers, we work on multiple subscription, right? We have, suppose I have access on multiple subscription, I can create
But at that time,
resources in different subscription ID.
you can't create resources in multiple subscriptions.
Yeah,
Because
at a time I
eventually,
can't. Yes, yes.
at a time, you can't do that. You have to change it.
Okay.
You can change it, then you can do anything. That's what Guru was also asking. If you want to change, just change it and then you can do that.
And regarding the version, here we are using the 4.5 in Azure, right?
4.0.
So how should I know that? Yeah, 4.0, yes. How should I know that, okay, now the time to change the version? It's
There is nothing like proper documentation we have for this thing that now this is the current time we have to do that. There is nothing
Okay.
like we have a proper documentation from Terraform that now we have to change or at what time we will not change it.
Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, got it.
Okay, now we are going to learn about how to create a resource group with the help of Terraform. So the first resource we are going to create. Now, whenever we have to create Terraform resources, always Terraform resources are starting by using a word called resource. Then here I have given Azure RM underscore resource underscore group. Now, what is this? This is called as resource type. This is called as resource type. With the help of this resource type, Terraform knows which resource we are going to create. With the help of this specific resource type, Terraform will get information which resource type we are going to create. And how we get these details? How I know this specific resource type I need to use, or can I use anything? I can't use anything. There is a Azure Terraform documentation. We have to read it. How to read we'll discuss in our upcoming sessions. We will see this. I'm going to show you this documentation also in upcoming session. Then there we got the information. This specific resource type, we have to use it. From there, we are going to select this one. So this is given by the Terraform to us. Then here I have RG. What is this RG? RG is the local name of this specific resource group which I'm going to create. Local name means this name is going to store in Terraform. RG name you will not find anywhere in Azure. You will not find this RG name anywhere in Azure because this is local name. This name is going to start under the Terraform. Under Terraform, this name is going to be stored. And where we can see in Terraform, we'll discuss it later. Then here we have the name of our resource group. And here I have given the location Central India. So this is the name is going to be of our resource group because when we are creating a resource group here, we have to give the resource group name and region. So I'm giving the resource group name as Terraform-RG, location as Central India. Now, I want to execute few commands. And 1 minute, what is this happen here? Why any region is not showing? This is the new account I have created today. What happened here? I didn't notice these things. Here also it is not showing any region to me. What happened? Strange. Okay, let me try to execute the Terraform command. Now, which command I'm going to execute? The first is Terraform plan. Take some time to create the plan. Right, it's not going. Yeah. Let me open a new command prompt. It is executed. It is executed, but here it is not properly showing it. I don't know why. Here I'm able to identify it is executed. Error message. We are getting it because of some details. Oh my God. Press multiple enters, giving error message. Terraform does not necessary permission to research. See the permission. That's what we are getting the error message. They are saying that we don't have a proper permission and they are restricting me in my free account to provide that permission to my user. Sorry to that particular one. Even this account is created today. That is why my old account was disabled. Use my old account. Let me add in virtual machine, it means they don't have the contributor to create resource group. want to provide the contributor permission. They are restricting me. Not owner or a contributor. It's not allowing me. Okay, we can do one thing. We can learn that particular topic for now, actually. Where it is. This one, which actually I want to teach you later, but I don't have any other solution for now. We have to go for this particular topic because they are not allowing me to do that. Eventually, this is not a correct way. I have already informed you. This is not a correct way to provide our provider details directly like this. We have to go with our another way. We have to hide our details so no one can see our details. If everyone can see, anyone can pick these details and access my account also. So let me first delete these details. Then we can see the other one. Now, what is the other way is, might be if you are aware of that, there is something called CLI we have in Azure. So you have to connect your Azure account by using CLI. So once you connect your account by using CLI, automatically your account is going to connect to Terraform also. So let me first delete this application. Delete. And I'm going to, CLI is already installed in my local machine, so I don't need to install CLI. If CLI is not installed in your machine, you guys can install CLI and then you can connect your account CLI by using this command. Az login -tenant, and we have to provide our tenant ID. So for tenant ID, we need to go to Enter ID service. Here is the tenant ID. I have to remove these details now. .com password. Okay. They are retrieving my subscription and no need to do anything, just press enter. Done. So they are able to log into my account. Now, I already have the provider details, so I don't need to do anything there. We don't need to provide those subscription details. I have removed that. Now I can run Terraform plan. Subscription ID is required. Why we need subscription ID now? We don't need these details also. There is required, but no definition was found. Why we are getting these new errors? What we have done. Subscription ID is required. Provide copy with subscription plan or apply operation. Let me just a minute. They open their provided details. Where is that file? Not in this file. Let me go to plugins. Oh, okay. Subscription ID, they have make it mandatory now. So earlier it was not required, so we have to provide the subscription ID here. It is mandatory now. Even we have connected by using CLI, then also it is mandatory. Don't worry, how to read the Terraform codes we are going to discuss in upcoming session. So just provide your subscription ID. Go to subscription. So you guys have to prepare your mind. If you're already working on cloud, you have to be. Needs to be good. Oh. Taking some time. Still error message. They are saying this subscription is not authorized. So please refresh your credentials. So it means at subscription level, we have to give the access first. These are the new changes. Even I'm not aware of these new changes. They have guys have done that. Because this is a new account, I'm creating it today. So this is just because of those things happening. So they are saying at subscription level to that particular user, I'm giving the contributor access. No, why they are not allowing now? Earlier they were allowing in the free tier user also, free tier also. They are restricting here. Reader permission, because they are saying read. Okay, let's just provide the read permission. Reader also they were not allowing. They have restricted a lot of things now. Look like here also it is saying this particular one is not having it. It might be because of the new account is created. Yeah, subscription is perfect. They have done some changes. No. Just a minute. Oh, no. This error also. Read permission. Even I'm giving read permission. They are not accepting the read permission. They're not allowing me. Guys, with this, I have to end this session here. In tomorrow's session, I'm going to show you how to. I'll explain you how to create the. How I didn't show you how to create the resources. In tomorrow's session, we are going to discuss more about how to create the resources. Anyone have any question, you can ask me, because this is not issue from my side. This is the issue from Azure side. So I have to look into it. I will look and resolve the issue by tomorrow. Yes, sir.
Hi, Ankit. Actually, in the provider file, something somewhere I saw you showed me creating the resource group, something you mentioned, right? One file you showed me
Yes.
creating the file. Okay,
Correct.
but if I have existing resource group,
Okay.
so how we can able to give that existing resource group?
You can
So
do that
you
also.
no,
It is
the
possible.
same file, we can give the existing resource group or new resource group.
No,
Same
you
way.
have what do you mean by existing resource group? How you have created that existing resource group? By Terraform or by using console?
Normally, we created from the console
Complete your
portal.
question, Sai. You are incomplete. You are not giving me the complete question. So I can't give you the proper answer. So give me the complete question, please.
Ankit, try to understand what I'm asking. Okay, my what I'm asking. I have already one existing resource group which
That's
I
why I'm
created in
asking
the
how you have created.
portal from portal.
Okay, by console.
In the
Okay.
resource from the console. Okay.
Okay.
So from there, I want to create some resources. Can't we
Which
use this
resources?
Terraform?
Which
Can't we use
resources?
this? Anything. I
Okay,
need to
I'll
create
take
one
virtual
VM.
machine. Virtual machine.
Yes, okay.
Yes, you can use existing resource group also in the Terraform code.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking, right?
Yes,
You're
you can
asking
use
a
it.
particular clear question means
Yes, because based on that
that's
one,
what
I need to
I
give.
told you, right? So you need
Sai.
to, as an instructor, you need to understand what the requester is asking.
Sai, I want to give you the
So
correct answer.
no,
I don't
no,
want to give my on
Ankit,
my assumption.
Ankit.
I am not
So
giving the answer based on my
if you are
assumptions.
not properly answer, I won't join this class.
Sai, I don't
Thank
want to
you.
give the answer on my
Thank
assumption.
you. Thank you
You
very
want
much.
a proper
Thanks.
question based on
Thank you very
your
much.
proper question. I'm going to give you the answer. You have asked the proper question. I've given the proper answer. He left now. I'm not giving you the answer on based on assumptions. I need a proper question if you want a proper answer from my side. Anyone have any question? Please let me know. Okay, no one has any questions. So in tomorrow's session, we will learn about how to create these resources, guys. Thank you so much.